Hi everybody, so I warn you, this video is going to be both extremely interesting and extremely dull, because what I want you to do is watch something for a little bit, okay? We've got two rotors here. Now obviously we're using these generators and all kinds of things, including wind turbines. We have two rotors and I'm going to spin them for you. What we're interested in is which one stops first. Now the rotors are roughly the same mass. There's a slight difference in the diameter of them. I turned them by hand, so I don't doubt there's a difference in the force that I applied, etc, etc, etc. So it's very rough and ready, but it's rough and ready because that's all it needs to be. What we're interested in is which one stops first. And that one. That stops first because that's a mechanical bearing. It's actually a thrust bearing under there. If we lift that up, there we go. It's a three-part thrust bearing sitting right there taking the weight of this load. And the thrust bearing is just two metal rings with an indent in them and then some ball bearings in between. And when we put a weight on that, we can take that weight and continue to turn. And it's not a bad thrust bearing. Now this will experience a sideways force, that is, it's going to be moving that way, and so in there is a couple of ceramic bearings to help with that sideways force. That is pretty free spinning, but clearly nowhere near what this is. That's why I was rough and ready with it, because this spins for so much longer. This is why we're watching it. What I want you to see is how much longer this will spin, because it's knock your socks off stuff and you don't get an appreciation of how long it will spin, because, you know, who sits and watches these kind of things? So I just want you to see that this will spin a stupid amount of time in comparison to the thrust bearing that we've been using. And of course thrust bearings aren't bad. We've got some fairly good results out of this, but this is still going strong. I feel tempted to play some harmless waiting music, the kind of thing that you get in a lift or a mall. But it's nearly over. Congratulations if you've got this far. Okay, that's enough, eh? So that clearly spins for absolutely